Hello and welcome to the Centurion's Corner, and today we are reviewing from Marvel Legends and Spider-Man 3, Spider-Man Bully Maguire. Now, this one I've been quite anticipated for since they've done the release of the free pack from No Way Home. This one was kind of high on my list. There was a few kind of customs out there. I was kind of in the eye on whether to buy the standalone one and make a custom of this one, but I was kind of in hope that they would, and they have. And as well, it looks pretty cool with an extra head and that Venom kind of ripping off as well. So let's just hope they bring out an actual Venom as well from Spider-Man 3. I know it's not the best kind of utilization of Venom out there, but yeah, it was a pretty cool design, I do say so. So anyway, looking at this guy, he looks pretty cool here in the really kind of nice blue transcending kind of packaging here to represent that old Spider-Man 3 packaging as well. Extra head up here, so swappable hands as well, which we've got the full set there, so looking pretty cool. Round on this side, we just got Spider-Man down the bottom and Spider-Man up on the side, and then in that kind of textured blue there of the Spider-Man suit. On this side, we kind of got that old movie poster there looking really nice, and on the back we have got him just standing there with a little bit of a bio as well. So I guess without further ado, let's crack this bad boy open. So here he is out of his blister pack, and then just on the inside there you can see that there's a nice kind of web part there, I guess from the intro, or some bit of, I know they were saying that they was throwing back to some of the old packaging on that, but yeah, there he is, that nice silver transcending through his actual costume there, looking pretty cool. So we get him out for first impressions. I'm not expecting too much different. I know that the spider's different on there, but yeah, he's looking pretty cool. So we're going to go away, take some pictures, and we see you in a mo. So welcome back, we've been away, we've taken his pictures, and what can I say about this figure? Well, to be honest, it's kind of like what we already got, burning cool black, and yeah, it's actually a really nice figure, and I just feel like I've got some sort of nostalgia to it. As soon as I got it out of the box, I was holding it, and I don't remember having a figure of Spider-Man 3. I think I was a little bit out of the sort of collecting era at that point, but I don't know, I was like holding it in my hand, and I just thought, do you know what, I've got some nostalgia part to this, and not really to the suit, because I was always a bit disappointed with Spider-Man 3, as everyone was, and you know, like the design was a bit lazy in my eyes. It was just the old costume in black with a few extra kind of details, but yeah, for something about it, I don't know, it was kind of sort of ringing some old bells and playing with it. Oh wow, he photographs really nicely as well. Anyway, he comes with a bunch of accessories as well, which is good. It is a little bit of a higher price point for this guy. You're looking at about 30. I got him for about 28, so a bit cheaper, but by the time you put the delivery on there, it's the same price. But yeah, he comes with a few more accessories. So he's got extra hands here. We go for these ones. So he has two fists that he's got in his hand there. We've got two kind of sort of like grippy hands. Now these are the same as we got the free pack or the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man before. I know the single release didn't have all the hands, so at least this guy has. And he has two flipping as well, and these have got hinges, easy plug-ins as well, so all nice. And the silver on there and the details, and that kind of basketball kind of texture all over the parts as well. But this guy comes with the Bully Maguire head, and it's not a bad looking head, to be honest. I think it's pretty cool. I haven't got the original Tobey Maguire because mine was from the free pack, as I said before, but I kind of feel like I need that head now to go alongside with this one. But yeah, it's a really nice looking head. Just going to bring the light in a little bit more, and then yeah, I think it's really nice on there. The only thing I would say, it looks a little bit static, maybe a little bit more of a grin or a little bit of pain wincing. So when you've got this other accessory to put on there, it kind of looks like he's like pulling it off rather than it's sitting on there. So we have got this removable head. We'll look into the details of this one in a bit, and yeah, this one just plugs on like so. So you got him just standing still, unmasked with his head, so looking in the mirror, looking a bit daunting. But it also comes with the Venom symbiote, which is really nice little detail here. So all the detail parts on there, white eyes, the teeth coming out, and the other little hands and teeth around, and yeah, you got all the spine drawers and tentacle bits coming out. I was a little bit kind of confused at first, like how it sort of fit, and I had to look at the promotional images. But the best way is that it fits down here and then fits to the side of him, so it's sort of best to have him sort of down there, and you could be pulling up the symbiote and stuff around on that, and that seems to be the best way. It kind of latches around on his whole body as well. So yeah, it's a really cool little detail there. They didn't have to do this at all, so I'm glad that they did. We just hope, as I said before, that we get a actual Venom from Spider-Man 3 as well. So we can take this off, and then we can actually pop on the Spider-Man head, and then we can go through his articulation. And yeah, so head wise, he can turn left, he can turn right, he can look down, and he can look up on there as well, so you can get quite a nice bit of movement in there. It's not like the most nimblest Spider-Man ever going, but yeah, it's pretty cool, and you got some swagger there. Arm rotation all around, comes up to this far as well, which is quite nice, and we've got a nice little butterfly joint in there as well. You probably get more effort as you're pulling it around to the back there. Rotation at the upper bicep, we've got double elbow as well all the way around on this bit, and then we've got rotation at the hands and then on the hinge as well. I would say as well, got him out of the packet, and his limbs were absolutely nice and nimble. I didn't have to warm this one up. He's got a bit of swagger here, tilt left and right. He can crunch forward a little bit and crunch back, and then we've got the lower section down here where you can actually really get a good crunch and a good crunch back as well. Leg wise, they can come up this far forward. We've got back, not so much there. Rotation at the upper thigh, we've got a double knee joint that comes around at this point, and then the rocket and the pivot at the ankle. The only thing I would say, I kind of wish that there was a rotation here at the lower leg there on that boot cut, just for that little bit there. You could get a few extra nice poses out of there, but you aren't going to get too much sort of like athletic kind of sort of poses out of him, but you can get some decent sort of like leg up kind of poses. You just got to kind of utilize this part and the legs, and then like this leg as well. So once you start having a good old play around with it and stuff, you can actually get him in some really nice posing going on there. So yeah, it does look pretty cool. And then looking at his actual looks as well, the silver and the black, it just really pops on there. So it's pretty much the same sculpt up in the head. So it's got the funky kind of sort of like mask lines around on there. It's a little bit off symmetrical there in the middle, a little bit more blobbish around there, but it's only because I got on the camera that I can see. The eyes got a nice kind of sort of whiter hue over it. They kind of look like they glow when you take photos. And then around on the side and up on the top there, nice web lines all accentuated with that silver. And then coming down to his chest, and we can bring in the older Spider-Man here, and you can see the differences here. So this one's more of a traditional looking spider, and then this one's more up and arched around on there. So this is a new torso piece compared to this one, and then them doing that as well, they've actually done a different lower back. I thought they might have changed the top and then been a bit cheeky and kept the bottom, but no, they've actually gone through and done the whole spider there. So you can see like it bends up in there, and yeah, so it's the more kind of movement on that bit as well. Being black, I don't know whether that is showing off that, because I find this one quite smooth on that texture, but it might be just because it's black and the light's picking it up. But yeah, it just does look really nice, to be honest with you. All that around on the silvers, not really found any kind of problems with the actual sort of silver lines on the actual paint as well. Coming down to his legs, again, it's more sort of softer here. It has got the texture on there, but it's so minimal, you have to get really close to it. They kind of look smooth. And then coming down to his feet, you know, it's just the same all the way through. So yeah, a really nice figure. Is it worth 30? I think so. It will sell out, and unfortunately we're going to have to sort of dive deep into our pockets to have this one, I think. And it is a good figure. I've actually enjoyed really taking pictures of it, and I've really enjoyed taking pictures of this one over the course of the couple of years that he's been out. So yeah, really cool. Good accessories as well, lots of playability, photo opportunities and everything like that. So yeah, I recommend it. So thank you for joining me on this one. Don't forget, you can comment down below, you can subscribe, you can ding that bell, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.